Have you ever paused to ask yourself, what is the purpose of life? Why do we suffer? What happens after death? Why am I not truly happy? What is karma really? In this video, we will dive into timeless wisdom and spiritual insight from ancient masters and modern thinkers to uncover the answers hidden within you. Because understanding these questions is not about finding life's end, it's about beginning to live consciously. Let's explore the truth together. What is purpose of life? Life is Purpose of life is to achieve success, earn wealth, or chase happiness. Or is it something deeper, something the eyes can't see, but the soul can feel? Every person asks this question at some time, often when success no longer satisfies or when pain forces introspection. The greatest masters say the purpose of life is self realization, to know who you truly are beyond your name, body, and roles. When you discover that your true nature is peace, love, and consciousness, life stops being a case and becomes a celebration. Work, relationships, and achievements still matter, but they are no longer your identity. They become expression of your inner fullness. So, the real purpose of life is not to find meaning outside, but to awaken the light that's already within you. Once you know yourself, you know life. Why do we suffer? Why do pain, loss, and struggle visit every human life? No matter how rich, wise, or powerful we become, we suffer because we resist what is, because we cling to how things should be. When reality does not match our expectations, the mind creates pain. But suffering is not a punishment, it's a teacher. It pushes us to look beyond the surface, to question who we are and what truly matters. Suffering cracks open to the shell of ego so light of consciousness can enter. When we stop running from pain and begin to observe it, suffering turns into awareness. Awareness turns into understanding, and understanding brings peace. We cannot always escape suffering, but we can transcend it by seeing it as a part of your awakening. It's because sometimes life breaks you open only to show your truth that you were never broken. Pain is inevitable, suffering is optional. What happens after death? It's the one mystery every human shares, yet no one truly knows until they cross the line. To some, death is end, a final silence. To others, it's a doorway, not an ending, but a return. Spiritual masters say that body dies, but you, the consciousness within, cannot die. Energy does not disappear, it transforms. Just as a wave returns to ocean, the soul returns to its source. In the moment of death, your memories, attachments, and desires fall away, and what remains is your pure consciousness. Some call it heaven, others call it liberation, moksha, union with God. Maybe death is not something to fear, but something to understand. Remember that life itself is a temporary, and our true home is beyond this form. So live deeply, love freely, and when death comes, meet it not with fear, but with knowing that you were never just the body, because the end may simply be a new beginning. The soul never dies, the only changes form. Why I am not happy? I have everything I once prayed for, yet something still feels missing. Why? Because happiness is not found outside you, it's a state of being within you. We spend our lives chasing happiness through success, relationships, money, or approval. But once we get them, the emptiness returns because What we really seek is not pleasure, it's a peace. The truth is, happiness fades when we live disconnected from ourselves, when our mind is past or future, when we compare, overthink, or resist what is. We drift away from the present moment where happiness truly lives. As Buddha said, there is no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. When you stop searching and simply be, when you accept life as it is without conditions, and a quiet joy begins to rise from within, effortless, peaceful, and free. So maybe the real question is not why I am not happy, but what I am still depending on to be happy. Because happiness is not something to be found, it's something to be remembered. Happiness begins and seeking ends. What is karma? Most people think karma is a punishment or reward, but that if you do good, good it happens, and if you do bad, you suffer. That's only the surface. Karma is not about judgment, it's about balance. It's a law of cause and effect, the invisible thread that connects your actions, thoughts, and intention to the reality you experience. Every thought you think, every emotion you hold, sends out a vibration into universe. The energy always returns, not to punish you, but to teach you. Karma is the universe's way of helping you to make you aware of the patterns you keep repeating. It's not destiny, it's reflection. Change your actions to change your karma. Guru says karma is not in what happens to you, it's in how you respond. When you respond with awareness instead of reactions, you break the cycle, you become free. So, karma is not your enemy, it's your greatest teacher. It's a life showing you where you still need to grow until you finally realize the power to shape your destiny has always been within you. Karma is not fate, it's a feedback.